Kia ora, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you to everyone that's joined. Hello, Crofter, thank you for joining. Hello, Game On Fast Forward, welcome in. Lone Wolves, great to see you again. Thank you so much for joining. Perfectly Imperfect Gamer, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. So, we're back in Judith Plains. Rather chilly Judith Plains at the moment, but we're going to see how we get on. Not sure if there'll be much in the way of contracts, but we'll see, because we are in the contracts business. That is the whole plan. So we've got some rock removal. Yep, the contract. We'll head out and remove some rock. How's everyone's day been? Hope you've had a great day so far. I know for some it's the morning, some the very, very early morning. Do appreciate you guys joining. So yeah, for me, my day's nearly over. Went for a bit of a drive out of town today for my work. Quite interesting, you know. Nice break away from the usual routine. So yeah, it was a stunning day for it, although rather cold. Three in the morning for you, Game On. You haven't gone to bed yet. Thanks so much for joining, mate. Appreciate it. Happens to me sometimes too, 3 a.m. and it's sort of like, oh, yeah, I should have gone to bed. So we had some good mods dropped today. A couple of interesting maps. I think one was set in Pennsylvania, the other one in Poland. Mornings are beautiful in FS25. They are. They are absolutely fantastic. The fog and the mist and the sun coming through it, the colours. I think sometimes we just forget about it and take it for granted. Enjoying my last live of gifted membership. All good, mate. No worries. I need an updated truck. I do. Well, I'm watching the money because I'm sort of buying equipment as I need it. Now let's see, which road do we need to be down? Oh, straight ahead. There we go. Well, Game On Fast Forward, you're always welcome here, whether you're a member or not. You're always welcome. So this is a great little mod. You know, you can carry it around in the back of the pickup truck. And it's just so much easier to do these than using the one implement that comes with the skid steer loader. What would be your most favourite thing about FS25 and your least favourite? Oh, mate. Favourite thing probably is the water physics. There was a number of times in FS22 when you were driving through water and you just wouldn't see any movement at all. Least favourite thing. The easy answer to that would be all the bugs that Giants let into it. But that's probably too easy an answer, and I'm probably going to have to think about it. I think it's probably peas. The harvester is just so small and it just takes so long to do any work with it. That is probably my least favourite thing in the whole Farming Simulator 25. Is just that. It's just takes so long to do anything. So that's a good question, chat. Perfectly Imperfect Gamer, what's your favourite thing and least favourite? And everyone else in the chat. Be interesting to know what your thoughts are. Yeah, Crofter, that would be absolutely awesome. Pressure on the truck, so you couldn't go too far away. That would really add to the realism. You're right there, mate. Hey, Scott, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your day's going well. Now I should probably put my lights on, eh? That farmer guy, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Never used a battery breaker, but I bet they don't last long. Yeah. Yeah, I've never had to use one either, so not sure how long they'd last for. Okay, so we're in February now. Your favourite is the atmosphere and the scenery. Least favourite is the way you place buildings, as it's hard to see what effects before committing to the build. Oh yeah, you're right there, perfectly imperfect. You're definitely right there. Save is definitely your friend. Yeah, this is the international pickup, that farmer guy. bit beat up and worn, but yeah, might do something about that one day. Scott, you have no friends. Find that hard to believe, mate. Right, let's see. That's a shame. I don't think we can put chainsaw in there, so might have to pretend I've put it on the front seat. Ooh. That's tempting. Got the old Freightliner, but it's a bit underpowered. That is very tempting. Yep, I don't mind that colour either. Okay. It's a good price, perfectly imperfect. Definitely. I'd be a fool not to get it. Because the old Freightliner struggles a bit. And we'll grab a chainsaw. Always had a soft spot for the old Max. Yeah. Hey, thanks for clearing that up, that farmer guy. I figured that's what you meant, though. Hey, Cher, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Okay, chat, what chainsaw shall I get? Husqvarna, Still, Jonsered, or the McCulloch? What's your favourite chainsaw? It is, mate. Yeah. Yeah, it's the epic 70s, 80s era paint, definitely. Husky? First two, yeah. Still, McCulloch. Hey, Edward, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Glad you could make it. A little sad about hearing the news about Aussie. Yeah. Yeah, that was sad news. Okay, well, we've sort of technically had 2 votes for Husqvarna, 2 for Still, 1 for McCulloch. Well, is it 1.5 for Husqvarna, 1.5 for Still? Because they both get 1/2 one. No one likes the John Red, eh? Nah, mate, they don't. They've kept the same ones. Anyone who says Still has never started one. Yeah, I talked to a forestry guy once, and he said that the Husqvarna and the Still were good for different jobs. Still was good for dropping trees. The Husqvarna was good for taking the branches off. The really old, heavy McCulloch, but modern saws Still. That's also my doggo's name. Still. Right. Oh, I've got Husqvarna selected, so we'll go for that. Yeah, R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. Hassan, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, and thank you to our 3 new subscribers. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you are all having a great day. Now, how do we get to the forestry? What's the easiest way? Not too sure. See a road around there somewhere. Probably won't be long as I've got an appointment with the eye hospital. Yeah, I hope that goes well for you, Cher. Hey Klaus, good morning. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your day's going well. Excited for the new Fish DLC. Actually wondering how far they will take it in years to come. Yeah, it will be interesting. Yeah, having the boats. Yeah, we've sort of had attempts at boats from some very talented modders. But yeah, having boats that sort of act like tractors and all that. Okay, who's going to be the first to try and beach the boat? Dominic, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Biker Mouse, greetings. Welcome in. Kiwi wants your opinion on Dutchva. I don't remember saying that, but hey, I don't mind opinions. Definitely me. I have multiple sclerosis, so I have an excuse when I crash. Yeah, I think there'll be a few people that won't be needing excuses to try and run their boat aground. Hey, so I'm trying to figure out how to get to the forestry. Roads aren't clearly defined. It looks like I might have found the way in. All I have to do is find the trees. Might be it. Keep driving in circles and sooner or later you get there. Yeah, mate, you do. Eventually. Can be fun trying to find the trees. Used in a lot of construction equipment. Good, solid, reliable diesels then. And yes, in case you're wondering, I do have the lumberjack mod, which speeds the chainsaw up a little bit. So I don't think I'm going to pick up the logs. I'm just going to leave them there. Someone else can worry about them. Hey, hello AI Farmer. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Great to see you. Can't go wrong with a German diesel unless it was made after 2011. Fair enough, mate. Always that last one, isn't it, that you have trouble finding? Yeah, that might be it there, I think. Oh no, that's the one I dropped already. Not that one. Besides the F-16s that are doing practice at low altitude, you're having a great day. Oh, that would be noisy, man. New Zealand nearly got F-16s to replace the A4s, but then the government at that time decided to disband the entire air fighter wing. So New Zealand currently doesn't have an air fighter wing. And you're in a forest where you practically hear nothing normally. Ah. That stinks. Have a mark on it? It does. Right. I think we've got the last one. Nice. Oh, just as well I didn't leave the ute on the railway line. Over in France, I've been flying jets more and more this month. Very busy training. Yeah, well, I guess Europe has a lot to worry about. Really, the whole world has a lot to worry about. Definitely noisy when flying over. Yeah, I remember when our jets flew low-level sorties and yeah, training. It was loud. Going through the forest here just to have a look. You're an Aussie living in France and it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy here too. Okay, looks like I'm back where I started. Did a big loop. Yep, there's my tyre marks. Definitely, mate. Ukrainian fighter pilots being trained on Dutch and Belgium F-16s. And thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope your day's going well. So yeah, I've given a lot of thought to that new Italian map, and while I was setting it up, it just didn't sit right with me while I was setting it up. And I was sort of looking at the textures and thinking, man, they do look really cruddy. So I went back to some of the original Giants maps just to have a look at the textures and all that. And the Giants maps, the textures are way better than the textures in that Italian map. And that sort of irked me a little bit, because they were sort of like, they were saying that the bad textures were because of the Giants setting. And yeah, that it doesn't feel right when you go and yeah, you look at Giants maps and the textures are really pretty good, especially bricks textures when you're getting right up close. They don't go completely blurry and fuzzy. I'm thinking I might not go to Italy now. But I'll be honest, I was finding it a bit frustrating at times. It's very narrow and difficult to get machinery around. So, yeah. And I was sort of feeling, you know, I play this game to relax, not to bang my head against a brick wall. It isn't cross-play either, mate, and you know he's got no intention of making it cross-play, which is a bit unfair. But you know, I've got a lot of respect for modders that will go through the process of putting their maps through Mod Hub, because it's not easy, but they do it, and that enables, you know, console players to enjoy it as well. Just kicked the door in on Enlisted and there was like 30 Japanese waiting inside. Oh mate, not good, not good. Yeah, so there was a couple of new maps that came out. Pennsylvania, one set in Pennsylvania. Big fields, definitely one to use a Plains and Prairie pack on. And there was another one set in Poland, which didn't seem too bad either. Oh, it is a beautiful map, the scenery and all that, but it's just difficult to do anything with it. Like, I was spraying an apple orchard, and you know, you can't turn your tractor around because there's like a meter between the end of the apple rows and the decorative trees that they've got. You're playing Peaceful Acres right now. Hey, awesome, mate. I didn't mind it. You know my thing for map edges. And if you fly around, you can actually see that the map carries on. You know, he's got the map texture off the edges, and yeah, it would absolutely look wonderful if there wasn't a whole lot of trees put in the way. But I did like the fact that where he put trees, basically he gave it depth. It wasn't just a thin wall of trees around the edge of the map. The whole edge has got a bit of depth to it, like it is a forest. So I did like that. And the new Polish map is sort of similar. They've got the roads sort of going off and then curving around. There is a little bit of unused space on the map where they've done that, but yeah, there's still a lot of fields and all that you can still use on that map. So yeah, it's not too bad. So what do you think of Peaceful Acres? Have you found the floating tree near the house? So this one's got about 500 horsepower, so I think that should have a bit more grunt than the other one. Go and do some repairs on this. Oh, you found 4 of them. I found 1. Here we go. So that's an old school Mac. Hopefully it'll have a bit more grunt than our Freightliner. Yeah, yeah, you're right there, do. It is plain. That's what I was thinking when I was looking around at. FS Farmer wouldn't need his chainsaw to cut down trees that are getting in the way of his auto drive equipment. Um, yeah, yeah, probably would be a good one to train on auto drive and that sort of thing. And Scott, you're not wrong there. He couldn't pull the grenade quick enough. Yep. Something useful come up in Mod Hub? Nah, nothing too major there, AI. Couple of maps and yeah, a lot of equipment we've already got. But yeah, it's good to have different equipment, definitely. So there was some harvesters. The edges are not up to your standard. Huge wall of trees. Yeah, I was trying to be nice and say at least it wasn't just a thin wall of trees, you know? That sort of made it look like there was a forestry around it, not just a thin shelter belt. So I was trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice to them. Ooh, we have a rolling. Why have they given us 2 equipment? Hey Naveen, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Hope your day's going well. You had to cut down a lot of trees for your courseplay. It sounds like Farm Sim Briscoe's map might drop this week. Yeah, we've got a map tour coming up from, was it the Farm Sim guy, I believe? All that scheduled. I'm gonna accept the contract. And got in the way of rollers. I don't know if there's something wrong with the contract that was giving us 2 tractors and 2 rollers, 2 different kinds of tractors and rollers too. Right, do we get this one or yeah, we'll buy it. Go for the crossboard. Farmer Harry, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. I did try another couple of trailers, but they weren't that good. They kept getting stuck on the hills and the rises. I might have to just put up with this one for a little bit. Hope your day's going well there, Farmer Harry. Right, let's try out our new truck. Hey, thanks, Farmer Harry. New truck test drive. Yeah, mate. New truck test drive. Let's see how it goes. Hey, that's all good, Share. No problem at all. Glad it's the kind of stream that people can just come in here and chill out if they feel like it. Yeah, toolbox was sort of, it was a good way to repair the equipment when I first came onto the map, because I set the equipment with a lot of wear, part of the storyline. You've driven a tractor like that and it's scary to drive? I can imagine it would be, mate. Right, let's go pick up our roller and then do the contract. Ripping up granite on the side of the hill. Oh, that would have been fun. Hello, Ankashwa. Sorry, I've probably mispronounced that. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, and thank you to our 2 new subscribers. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope your day's going well. Fun fact about some of the big boy tractors I have driven is they have a mini fridge in them. Ah, that's awesome. So have the YouTube ads been behaving themselves? I hope you're not getting too swamped with ads. Not my intention at all. I have told YouTube once every half hour, so I don't know if that's what's happening or if YouTube's just making up their own rules like they tend to. None so far. Oh, that's good. Well, good for you. Maybe not so good for me, but I'm not in it for the money. Not had one yet. Okay. I've definitely turned it on. Set to half an hour, so maybe Google's going, well, if you only want the ad half an hour, we're not going to give you any ads at all. Good for you guys. I know sometimes when watching a Mr. Silly P stream, it used to be so frustrating. It'd be like every 10 minutes there'd be an ad. You had 4 so far. YouTube must have a few demanding advertisers in Germany, mate. Hey Marie, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Currently, no, I'm not a farmer. I just pretend to be one. But when I was younger, I did work on kiwi fruit orchards. So I do have a connection with the horticultural community. Yeah, Marie, I did a number of different things. I was truck driving for a while. And I retrained and I work in computers. Might start putting a few links in the channel. Different creators that support me. I like to show some support for them as well. Hey Marcus, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, well, Crofter, that puts me back to square one again. I'm thinking maybe Peaceful Plains, if this map gets updated. And just moving to, I think it's Pennsylvania, isn't it? Yeah, waiting for the bullet bill one and see how that goes. Yeah, I just didn't feel like the textures were up to Farm Sim 25 standards. It was a shame. Horizontals hitting you with ads. Yeah, this goes. We can get there in one piece. Now, which one do we have to go to? No, 4 is, oh, yep. Ah, it's just down the road from us. How about that? Probably could have travelled there with the tractor and never mind. Yeah, yeah, Crofter, yeah. They do have the airstrip fields, don't they? But then that seems to be the European thing, isn't it? So yeah, it definitely has a lot of crops in it too. Currently do a challenge on Riverbend Springs. 100k loan, no more allowed, no leasing, no starting equipment or land. 4 hours in and still no land. Haha, you're doing it hard, mate. That's hard. Yeah, hopefully no train comes, mate. Yeah, bye-bye sign. Keeping someone employed to put all the signs back up again. Okay. Well, you were excited for the train to come, yeah. The new rollers were good, but the only thing I didn't like about it was how the tires just drag on the ground. Seem right to me. One. Okay, so this is a rolling contract mod that I've installed, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. And thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Hope your day's going well. Peaceful Acres seems like they started well, then rushed it out. Feels unfinished. Yeah. Yep, I can agree with that there, Crofter. Just Joe, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, just put AI's link in the chat. Definitely check out his channel. Day's just starting, so not sure. Yeah, mate. Oh, well, my day went okay, so yeah. Hopefully yours will go well too. Oh, sorry to hear that, Just Joe. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, not liking it, but it's needed. Hey, Richard Herbert, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Everyone, I've just put in Perfectly Imperfect Gamers link in the channel. like he's starting to do some videos on Farming Simulator, so definitely give him a check out. I've just given him a sub, so yeah, be interested to see how it grows, mate. I hope your morning's going well for you there, Richard. And I hope things go well for you and your wife there. It's Joe. Hospitals are never fun to visit. Never fun. Yeah, hopefully they'll find the issues, mate. But yeah, I hope they're not too bad either. Yeah, you're welcome there, Perfectly Imperfect Gamer. You have too many issues to fix. I have too many issues to get insurance. Don't want to work today, just want to play Farm Sim. I know that feeling, mate. I know that feeling. Okay, just put Scott's link in the channel. Irrigation's on your wish list as well? Yep. Yeah, kiwi fruit would be a good crop to put in. Definitely have to be hand-picked. Don't think they've perfected machine picking of kiwi fruit. Yeah, some use it with the weather mods since drought can happen. Yeah. Yeah, I found the weather mod to be problematic. A bit too droughty. Yeah, don't use it because the winters are too extreme and the droughts too. Yeah, I agree too, mate. It's be warned, I guess, with the weather mod. Yeah, mate, be warned. On River Bend, I've seen the snow up to Walter's waist. Tried it, lasted 6 months, almost lost farm, turned it off too extreme, like Joe said. Yeah. Here we go, check out Just Joe's. He does a laid back stream. Haha, we got snow. Well, now rolling snow. Yeah, you're welcome there, Just Joe. No problem, mate. You never be bored in Joe's streams. Yeah, you're not wrong there, dude. He's a great streamer. Does a great job. And he definitely deserves some subs. Definitely. Hey, FS Farmer, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Currently rolling a field covered in snow. And it's going up, so it's still rolling it. Still classing it as rolling it. Hey, thanks Perfectly Imperfect Gamer. Well, thank you for subbing. Rolling in that frozen moisture. Yep, don't want to have any droughts here, mate. It wasn't snowing when I started it, mate, so yeah, that was alright. If I stop it, I'm in big trouble. Yeah, he does have some great ideas, but I think he doesn't quite. I think the nice way of saying it is he bites off a bit more than he can chew. Like some of his mods need a team. Yeah, like Creative Mesh, you see what they do, but it's a whole team. And I think he just does it on his own, doesn't he? All your server issues you were having with a NPC server bot being logged to our equipment was remember the player position mod. Yeah, I use that mod a lot because, you know, when I end a game I like to start where I was instead of, you know, suddenly starting back in the farm. Yeah, I could see where that might cause problems with the multiplayer. Yeah, they updated it yesterday for the server issue. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Perfectly Imperfect Gamer. You'd think it would be base game. It is frustrating to end the game with a tractor in the middle of the field doing some work, and suddenly when you reload it, you're back at the starting farm, and you know you have to go and tab through to the equipment. Really destroys the immersion. Yeah, it's in Mod Hub, but it's only available for PC, I'm afraid, because it's a script mod. After I spent 9 hours working with G-Portal and migrating to a new server, etc. Oh, mate. G-Portal must love mods. I wonder how many tickets they get because of mods. Mod conflicts. But they definitely seem to be one of the better ones out there. Yeah, that's awesome, Just Joe. That is really good support. In the snow, thank goodness for GPS. Yep, I had it retrofitted. Who's sleeping in the tractors? I might be sleeping in the tractors. It's actually base game. It's an okay roller. The only thing I have against it is the transport wheels don't pivot, so they just drag along the ground when you fold it up or you unfold it. But yeah, it is just a base game one. Of course, it would look better if we didn't have the snow, but you know. Yeah. I just see it, making huge gouges in the paddock, especially something that's just been sowed. Suddenly you're dragging this in with the wheels are just gouging out huge trenches in the middle of the paddock. Funny how you can get different results, Crofter. Yeah, I had a server years ago with Nitrado on the FS22 when they first brought out crossplay, but I haven't had a server since then, to be honest. My current multiplayer server is my PC. Fortunately, I have fibre, I guess. Hey, Ivy Sunnyflowers, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good morning. Agsy on one monitor, Kiwi Sim Farmer on the other. He's in the Italian map by the looks of it. I think a lot of people are on that Italian map now, but also I just felt like the textures weren't FS 25 standard. It's 5:40 AM, so you don't know if it's a good day or not. Hopefully it won't be too hot for you there, Ivy. I believe the Northern Hemisphere has been having a lot of heat waves at the moment. Berry Games. Okay. I'm you know, sort of registering all these different ones, and yeah. Everyone, I've just put in Ivy Sunnyflowers link in the chat. Definitely check her out. She does some farming simulator videos, but she also does some relaxing colouring in videos. And she does an awesome job. She blends colours, yeah, definitely worth checking out. And if you want a stream to just chill to and relax to, definitely worth going to that stream and watching her do some colouring in. Awesome concept, great idea. It's a melting pencils day. Oh, that's no good there, Ivy. Can't have your pencils melting. Hey, you're welcome there, Ivy. Awesome, there you go, people. Colouring and kayaking. Thought you'd never hear that. I bet. Oh, mate. Yep, and we've got well, for us it's been cold. We've had a few days of 0 degrees in the morning. Getting outside and having to wash the frost off the cars. So not ice as such, just frost. But yeah, for me, 0 degrees is cold. You know, -1, -2. That's getting cold. I know for some of you guys that's like, you know, that's a warm day in winter time. For us it's cold. Yeah, got a AMD RX 9070 XT. Picked one up as soon as they came out because my RTX 2060 just wasn't cutting it on Farming Simulator 25. Below 20 is cold. Yeah, mate. So yeah, I've sort of got it on 4K, so I'm, you know, pushing it to the max really, and I've got all the settings on high. So I think it's doing okay. I don't have frame generation on or anything like that. Yeah, below 20 is cold. Yeah, mate. I take it that's below 20 Fahrenheit. Ooh, that's an interesting effect. Oh, that might explain why. Hey, we lost the snow. Have one more week of 9 PM sunsets, and then cooler weather will be there shortly. I think half the US is looking forward to it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to spring. Don't enjoy summer as much, but I like spring and autumn. Anita, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. It definitely looks better without the snow. It looks like we're actually doing something. But like I say, this is the first time I've tried this contract mod. Be interesting to see how we go. Yeah, Crofter, it should be FSR for the AMD, although I believe FSR is open source and can be used on any card, but FSR is definitely an AMD thing. Yeah, like I say, I'm not using frame generation at all. Or the resolution scaling. I just found it kept adding too much rubbish to the picture. Yeah, yeah, upscaling. I don't use upscaling at the moment. I've got it set on definitely 100 on the 4K. Yeah, it does seem to add a lot of artifacts to the gameplay. You have a 1070 and using FSR made it much better. Yep, perfectly imperfect gamer. That's exactly what I'm using too. OBS for recording and streaming. Mainly for streaming. I don't do a lot of recording. And DaVinci Resolve for editing. Yep. Yeah, I use DaVinci Resolve as well. Hello, Marianne. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good day there, Marianne. Yeah, I haven't used Clipchamp at all. I was using DaVinci Resolve for a while, but it's definitely a steep learning curve. One of those tools, very, very powerful, but because it's very powerful, very complicated. But it's pretty incredible what you can do with it. Robbie, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. 15 watches. Thank you, Marianne, for that. And 13 likes. Awesome. Thank you to everyone that's hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. Helps the channel. Gives you a feel-good feeling. It doesn't cost you a thing. It's a win-win situation. Oh, Marianne, sorry. Nightbot strikes again. Yeah, sorry, too many emojis for some reason. I've told Nightbot not to worry about it, but for some reason it's still got it in its head that it has to do that. So my apologies there, Marianne. Here we go, we're finished. The 1070 doesn't even support DLSS, so it's strange that FSR even helps. Yeah, FSR is actually a open source standard, so it does seem to work with some of the older graphics cards for some reason. I like some of the filters that Clipchamp offers, so I use it for my shorter videos. Yep, fair enough. I haven't even looked at Clipchamp, to be honest. Yeah, 4080 with 16 gig graphics, still get lots of stutters. Yeah, it seems to be a thing with FS25 is the stutters. FS Farmer, your Nightbot also ignores instructions. I know. It is frustrating. Hello, Dirty Road Relay. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Excuse me, itchy nose. Doing good? That's good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Yeah. It's always been a thing. I think it could be the engine in Giants, or I'm not too sure, but always seem to be a bit stuttery. I have to say that the stutters don't seem to be as bad in FS25 as they were in FS22. I went back to FS22 and I was surprised at how stuttery it was. Right. So we can collect that. Helps pay for the roller. Ooh, we've got a cultivating contract now. And a sowing contract. Contracts are definitely starting to roll in. I get little drops in frame rates every now and then. When I'm watching it, I can actually see it dip down in the meter. So yeah, I've made a couple of settings and it seems to have helped, but hasn't eliminated it completely. Yeah, I have a mod that basically increases the value of the contracts. A little bit cheaty, but sort of makes you feel like you're getting a fair bit of money. You're happy, mainly get some stutter in the big forest, and if multiple workers transition from AD to courseplay. RTX 3050, 8 gig, all settings in Ultra and in HD. Yeah. See, where I had the trouble was I only had 6 gig of VRAM, and that was not enough. You've definitely got to have 8 gig. Even with low resolution textures, it still wasn't enough VRAM. It'll definitely be a big field there, though. Perfectly imperfect. Rules are no mods on my current game. You were disappointed that on hard contracts still pay 83%. Yeah. Yeah, very brave to go vanilla. You're right there, Ivy. Maybe by Christmas I'll have a house finally. Well, if you're going to build a house, it has to be one of those constructible ones, mate. Is that on your rules? Game Sniper, hello, welcome. I think my low loader trailer's a bit low. $10.70 EVGA does a good job for its age. On high with 400% foliage distance. Runs smooth after the usual boot up stutters. Yep. Hey, that'll be awesome. Perfectly imperfect. Always like to see about 20 likes if I can. Yeah, FS, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Had a bit of a road trip today, so made a nice difference. It's a bit different. So yeah, it was good. Yeah, if you like twice, mate, it's better to like 3 times. Off to work. Oh, you have a good day at work, mate. Thank you for joining. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope you have a good day at work. Hey, Farmhand Andy, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, the trailer is the Goldhofer STZ VP3 back. That's the front. So it's a bit of a trombone trailer. Not too bad, but sometimes the equipment has trouble staying on it. And it's got the usual problem of it bottoming out when it's not even. So, yeah. A little bit awkward to use at times. Right, let's clean this off. Heck, your browser decided to refuse to refresh YouTube. Yeah, mate. I get that sometimes too. So I just put FS Farmer's link in the channel. Be worth checking out. He does a lot with course play and auto drive. Really does have it running like clockwork. Incredible to watch. If you want to learn more about auto drive and cross play, definitely check out FS Farmer's channel. Definitely. Hey Sean, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, no worries there, FS Farmer. And I've just put in Farmhand Andy's channel. The one to check out as well. We are so blessed in this community to have so many talented YouTubers that work so hard to do some amazing videos, live streams. Yeah, you're welcome there, Farmhand Andy. Yep, still got a bit of time left on this one, so grab that one. I think it'll be getting dark soon, so we might just run through the night. Yeah, yep, definitely could be worth looking out for. I'm interested to, yeah, get my hands on that map and just try it out. I know he was going through a rough patch there and was just about ready to give up, but fortunately the community basically got around him and gave him some support. And you know, he's going to give us a map out of it, so definitely want to give him some more support. I was actually one of those that gave him some encouragement, and every time I see one of his videos on there, I jump on and just thank him for the work that he puts in. No, I'm hard on map makers with their edges. You know my thing with edges, but yeah. Lamon, this is FS25. Unfortunately, it's not available on the PlayStation 4, but FS22 is available on the PlayStation 4. And is still a very good game with lots of very good maps and mods available for the PlayStation on it. But this map, you do need the PlayStation 5. Yeah, Farmhand Andy, I have. And I actually put a comment in the Discord about it. I was keen to try it out, but after playing it for 2 or 3 hours, I was frustrated with how tight it was, and the textures weren't Farming Sim 25 quality. They were sort of like, to me, almost like Farm Sim 17 quality. Admittedly, I wasn't buying the high definition textures, but I sort of feel like he was saying he'd done it to, you know, Farm Sim extra quality, and his textures are nothing compared to base game textures. So like, it was almost like he's dumbing it down to encourage you to buy his high def textures. And if that's what he's doing, that's fine. You know, be straight up about it. Don't blame Giants for poor textures. When Giants, you know, if you go on their base game maps, yeah, look at the brickwork. You get right up close to it, it still looks pretty darn good. And I found that with that Italian map, you look at the brickwork, it looks okay from a distance, but you get close to it and everything starts blending together and merging, and just looks horrible. And like I say, I found it frustrating because the map is so tight. So I've made a call. I'm not going to be doing anything with it. I was initially excited about it, but yeah, I think there's that thing called buyer's remorse afterwards. Stones were way too smoothed out. Yeah, and you get close to a wall. I took screenshots of it to compare that map with base game Hutampantai and Riverbend Springs, and yeah, the textures on Hutampantai and Riverbend Springs look absolutely awesome, even when you're up close, to be honest. So yeah, I sort of, yeah, I just felt like I want to give it a miss after having played on it for a little bit. Yeah, yeah, it definitely has a picture postcard feel to it. Don't get me wrong, he's very talented. I'm not sure if he did the cow sheds himself or if another modder has done the cow sheds, but they're absolutely brilliant, the cow sheds. They've got manure scrapers, which you activate to scrape the manure out of the cow shed and into a pit that you then use a conveyor to load into a trailer. You know, the cow sheds are absolutely brilliant in it, but I was trying to maneuver equipment around, and yeah, harvesting equipment, and it just was difficult to get anywhere. And I was spraying the apples, and the gap between the end of the apple rows and items that block your way was absolutely minimal. Yeah, know what you mean, Just Joe. I know what you mean. Ito is an architect. Yeah, quite likely. You know, he does a fantastic job with the buildings, definitely. I don't know, it almost felt like, yeah, I know what you mean there, Just Joe. Everything was just too clean, too polished. It was like you're walking into a museum, you know, and how everyone's worked hard to make it look like what they want you to, or what they think you want to see, rather than, you know, this is a working farm. We make rubbish, we have rubbish, sort of thing. Hey, Nikki from Mars, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Sorry I missed you there. And Lamon Diggs, no problem, mate. Probably not the news you wanted to hear, I know, but fortunately this generation did go to the new generation consoles. You're playing Farm Sim too. Absolutely awesome, mate. I used to do that too. I used to watch YouTubers while I was playing Farm Sim. I know, mate. Yeah, I had one of the New Holland harvesters, and it just wasn't going up the hill at all. I want to go down there. Yep, that's the field I want to go down. And the other thing that really annoys me is I tried using the swather, the McDonald swather, and it just annoys me that any little bump or slope in the field and the swather just skips everything, and you start running through the crop and destroying it. That really frustrates me, and you know, it is just the mod, and obviously because it's locked up, they no one can fix it. So three screens in front of you, mate. Hey, awesome. The only trouble with the low loaders is they're too low. So watching someone else grind contracts is helping you with the contract grind. Yeah, train's coming, mate. Got to get off that track. Yeah, I was almost wanting a train just to have something to, you know, make life interesting. Yeah, train would definitely unstick the trailer very quickly. Yep, no worries, Cher. Thank you for joining, and hope it goes well for you at the hospital there. I hope your day goes well. Yeah, Crofter, I did look at that. You've had 5 train crashes, but unfortunately only saw the aftermath each time. Hey, that'll be awesome, Cher. Appreciate that. It had an update a few days ago, still a work in progress. Okay. Oh, that's a bit better. Changes the texture. Plowing, cultivating the snow into the ground. Might help with the drought. Hey, we've got 18 likes. Awesome. Thank you to everyone that's hit the like button. Appreciate it. Be great if we could get to 20 likes. If you haven't hit the like button yet, if you could, that'd be fantastic. Helps the channel so much, and doesn't cost you anything either. Win-win situation, and you get a feel-good feeling out of it as well. But yeah, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do. Hey, and thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Yep, sorry to hear that, Klaus. Yeah, we'll see you next time, mate. You have a good day. Yeah, see you, Klaus. You have a good day. Hey, 19 likes. Thank you. Now, while I'm doing that, I should see what we've got in the way of sales. Oh, that's tempting. Not long till I get the PC. Hey, that's awesome, man. Mr. A Farmers, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing that, Farmhand Andy. In case no one knows, Farmhand Andy is actually really good at map building. He's got a real good eye for detail. He made my build on Armsden Farm look awkward and yeah, amateurish. Does a great job. Yeah, planter is good. And there is some cotton contracts coming up too, so Sorry, Farmhand Andy, I have to disagree with you there. Your builds, you got amazing eye for detail, mate. I do like building, and I think that's one thing I do miss with a few maps is I don't see where to build. I think that's why I went contracting on this one, because I could see where I could build a contracting yard. Now that planter. Look at our phone while we're 127. Actually good value. Doesn't have a 3-point linkage on it, which is good for our tractors. Pretty sure we've got, yeah, I'm pretty sure our tractor's more than 350. Yeah, it's 470, so we've got enough power with it. How much would we earn from the contracts? $87, so that would almost pay for it. FS Farmer, yeah. Yep, not bad. Definitely got a lot of crops on it. But 2 of those contracts would just about pay for that cedar. Yeah, if the contract works. Hey, Dirty Nelson, welcome in. Thank you for joining. We hit 20 likes. It's awesome, people. Thank you so much for the likes. Appreciate it. And thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a great day. If you put in liquid fert production, it'd save a lot of money down the line. Yeah, it would. No, not running precision farming on this one. What am I? Actually, I think I am, because I'm doing it for the spraying contracts. Uses less herbicide. Yeah, I am. I am running precision farming for that reason. Yeah, I was thinking I probably don't need precision farming because, you know, I don't own any land, but then I remembered that I put it on for the weed spraying. Yeah, she used less weed spray. Yes, and less vert. Yeah, I usually crank it right down to absolute minimum. That's it. Yeah, you can't see the short at your end there, Just Joe. I'm definitely going to have to check that one out, Just Joe. Got me intrigued. Map's good, but what I can't understand is why he used tunnels on the edges of the map for the roads when it's not going into any hills. That just seemed odd. Oh, thanks, Dirty. Appreciate that. Looks like we've got 17 likes on our verticals. Yeah, Hofbergman could be good. They definitely add a lot to the game, that's for sure. Have you looked at Mountain Hill? No. Don't think I have. Is that... That's not on Mod Hub, is it? Is that itch.io? Finally got it as it's one of the two partners like Hofbergman is. Yep. I'll have a search for that one. Yeah, I'm sure it'll show up. Their site will show up on a search. I definitely don't go to too many other mod sites. Generally try to stay away from them. MMT. Awesome. And Midwest Horizon had its full release this week. So I'm just going to put Cajun's link up. He will quite often be watching the stream while he's heading off to work in the morning, so we'll appreciate that. So want to put his link up there. Another great YouTuber, nice laid back style. And thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, that farmer guy, welcome back. Hope your day's going okay. Just writing down these maps. Midwest Horizon. Now I'll check those maps out. Playing FS19 as FS22 isn't working. Oh, that's a pain, mate. Mind you, I did spend a lot of time in FS19. Hey, thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, Jay's Virtual Gaming. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great morning. Okay, I've just put Jay's link in the horizontal and vertical streams. Another great YouTuber. Lake Gaming, hello, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I would almost agree with that, Farmer Guy. Mods were good for 19, definitely. Late Gaming, how are you? Yep, sure thing, mate. I was just about to do that once I'd started this run. So. There we go, I've put in Late Gaming's YouTube channel up. Yep, we're good, thanks, Lake. Getting a bit late here though now, so probably just going to finish this contract off and then I might call it a night. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Got a bit more done on the DeLorean Lego set, so yep, that was good. And watched a bit of TV at the same time. I think Dakota 4X is completed as well. Hey, good morning, Miss Lisa. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great morning. Yeah, it's a good model, that one. Not too sure how we're going to set it up. You can have it set up as the original movie, the 1950s wheels put onto it. Or, you know, with the future in it, the Mr. Fusion. But yeah, not too sure how we're going to set that one up, but yep, I'm good, thanks, Lisa. Yeah, Jay's steady, but is still climbing. So yeah, it's nice. Nice. So I appreciate everyone that is subscribing. That farmer guy, yeah, you can't get FS25. You only got a PlayStation 4. Yeah, mate. I understand your pain. They did move it on to the next generation of consoles, but yeah, 25 isn't. Sorry, 22 isn't too bad. It's still a great game. And the gameplay in FS25 hasn't really changed that much. It's just, yeah, a little bit more of the graphics side of things that's changed. The atmosphere and the water physics, that's the only real things that have changed with it. Always better to be steady than hundreds all in one go. Yep, I would probably be getting worried if I was getting hundreds all in one go. I keep a record every night at the end of the stream of you know, what sort of happened, you know, and it's a slow growth, you know. Some days I get more people in, some days I have less people. But yeah, I would probably be getting worried if suddenly there was a big spike in subs or big spike in viewers. Mainly play FS22 because you can get great mods. Yeah. Yeah, got it from Giants this time. Last couple of times I've had it on Steam, but I decided to go Giants this time. Rapid growth is risky. It is. Yeah, that farmer guy. Normally I would stream. I normally stream Wednesdays through to Mondays. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, and have Tuesday off, family time. But it looks like this Thursday I'm going to have to not stream as well. So I think my next stream will probably be Friday, and then on Saturday I will be starting, I think, at around about midday my time, and I'll be starting my 24-hour stream, so that I can go through to about midday on Sunday. That way I can hopefully drag myself into bed if I don't pass out in the chair, and get some sleep before I have to go to work on Monday. So that's the plan for this weekend, is a 24-hour stream. So yeah, should be worth looking out for. Took me 7 or 8 years, then lots of subs. Even got 1,000 likes on a recent short. Yeah, that's awesome there, AFS Farmer. I haven't done a short for a while, actually. I probably should do another one. If I get hit by a train, it's probably make a good short. Yeah, lots of coffee. Might even put in an order for a few monster drinks, maybe. I've actually got to put a list of maps on Discord. I plan to have about 4 sessions, each with a different map. One of them will probably be Silver Run, but yeah, looking at doing about 4 sessions, and just a different map, and be multiplayer as well, so everyone can join in the fun, jump in. They will be cross-play, so anyone on a console can join as well. And one of them is I think we'll build a go-kart track. I think I've got the map sorted. Build a go-kart track and maybe have a bit of fun with some go-karts. Well, that road's been closed for a while. The trees are... Now those are old trees to be growing through the road. Yeah, 30, I know what you mean. There's been a lot of negativity coming out sometimes, and yeah, I'm hoping it's settling down, and people can just get in and just enjoy the game instead of trying to make trouble for everyone. I've seen a bit of it in chats, and I really don't know who's to blame, and you know, I don't point the finger at anyone. I've just tried to keep my head low and just try and sort itself out, hopefully. You're right there, it's just a game, and you know, let's just have fun and enjoy it. You know, celebrate the successes of people, and you know, try and help everyone to have that same success. She did teach them to do the robot dance. Yeah. Yep, you're right there, Ivy. It should be, yeah, and that's why I play the game, is because it is just a relaxing game. You know, you can fire it up after work and you just feel relaxed playing it. You get to de-stress a little bit. Yeah, so I hope the controversy settles down a bit, and you know, people can just get in there and enjoy the game. It's supposed to be fun. It is. The bot evasion in 2020. Nightbot was busy then. Nightbot's busy now, trying to make life miserable for everyone. But only a very small net community with a certain amount of good people, unfortunately. Yeah. I think Sim is lucky in that, you know, a lot of people are good, you know, and I think it is on a whole, it is a fairly good community. There's a few, you know, not sure how to put this. I wouldn't say that there are troublemakers. I think it's just people with strong beliefs, and yeah. Like I say, I've just tried to keep out of it and just try to, you know, just play the game, and you know, hopefully people can see that you can just have fun with the game. That's all I want to do. I'm not into the politics and all that sort of thing. That's why we don't talk politics here. More subs, welcome. Hey, we've got another subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you so much. Yeah, more subs are always welcome to the Kiwi clan. But yeah, I definitely want to help the community. Like, for me, I think what's really helped me was having the vertical streams. So won't be this weekend for obvious reasons, but I'm hoping next weekend I can put together a video showing how I've got the vertical stream set up, so that it can be helpful to people. Because I know a lot of my subs come in through the vertical stream, so if someone else could set up a vertical stream, it could probably help them too. And I'm not going to pronounce this, sorry, I'm afraid, but Joa, my apologies for the pronunciation. Welcome in, thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. It almost sounds like a French name. I could be wrong. Looks like I've already subscribed to you, sir. That's good. But I'll put your link in the chat anyway. So this is Joa non-RP Sir FS25, and my apologies for the pronunciation. Yeah, does some videos as well. More about fun, but some content creators are more interested in popularity and money. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think, there's some big YouTubers out there. Mr. Silly P's definitely earned his place in the farm sim world. And DJ Goham, he definitely seems to hit the market well. Farm sim guy as well, does some great work. I don't even think I'll ever get to that point. I just play the game and have fun and enjoy the community that's built around the channel, and it's exceeded my expectations by so much. You guys are just so great, and to me that's a big part of it, is just the community that's built around it, and the conversations we can have in chat, and we just have a bit of fun, and that's what makes it fun for me, is to have that extra engagement. It's just not playing the game, but it's having engagement as well while I'm playing. And so all I can do is just thank you guys for the community that you've built up around this channel. And you are the guys that make this channel great. You are the guys that make people want to come back all the time. So, you know, just thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. But on that bombshell, as Jeremy Clarkson would say, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for everyone that's joined. You can hit the like button if you haven't already. And if you have liked what you've seen and you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. That'd be fantastic. Feel free to share this video with anyone that you think might enjoy it. And until next time, have a good day, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.